Or Marlon.
One for the homies, 2 for the show, 3 to get the honeys.
Hey, what honeys?
Here we go. Welcome to Weekly Reset.
Whoa, what honeys?
Welcome to Weekly Reset.
Tifa, Jesse, Aerith, and them honeys.
Oh, yeah, you already speaking my language.
Tell me some.
I can't say any spoilers, but Tony knows the spoiler.
I know the whole game, besides the layers that they added into it.
Well, then Mark probably knows it too.
Well, I don't know what they included in this game because they twisted some stuff up.
They did. Well, we'll get into it.
Yeah, we'll get into it.
Spoiler. I haven't played either game, so.
You haven't played it at all?
Oh, I told you I watched the game be played
all right,
back in the day when it first came out, and I've never seen it since.
Chill.
Like, I am pretty sure I already know what the last boss is.
I know who the last boss is.
Sephiroth.
No.
I actually might do that. But I know what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
All right, Mark, how was your week?
My week was.
The demons.
Oh, we
and
actually
concepts.
starting right now?
Yeah.
It's been
Oh,
bad.
shit.
Hey, welcome to Weekly Reset.
Oh, man, that's a good thing.
It's the reset
It is the reset, dude.
of the week.
Steve, thanks for asking.
What?
Yeah, we'll start with Mark this time.
Yeah, I'm going to start, dude. I never get to share my week. And I feel a kind of way about it. Turn your flashlight off, dude. Act like you know how to use your phone.
Yeah, turn that porn off.
It's regular work week, dude. Except I put in PTO for Friday and Monday. Boy, Thursday couldn't get here any quicker.
Why'd you do that, Mark?
Why? Because
Continue.
Final Fantasy's coming out.
It
Came out.
Yeah. So.
And you're only on chapter 2?
Yeah, I'm only on chapter 2.
Dude, don't bust him out like that.
Yeah,
bro.
you bust me out for
Podcast.
everybody. So
Yeah.
we just gonna embrace it. Yeah, I'm only on chapter 2.
Dang, Mark.
But there's something a little different about me and you, Steve. I was gonna say something really inappropriate. Oh Jesus, conscious. Thank you. He said, "Yeah, girl."
You got 2 kids.
Yeah. That's it. But yeah, the game is sweet. I like it a lot. But we'll talk about that later. Other than that, Josh.
Yes, Mark.
How was your week, dude? That was crazy. Gotta see what you did, man.
No. He was turned away from my face. What'd he do?
I looked a bit. Yeah,
I can't even look at him.
Can we do the shot first before we continue?
Yeah, let's just drink.
Yeah.
it's like, all right, this is the rest of the podcast.
Yeah.
Nice choice, Mark.
I don't know why I listen to you, Mark.
Yeah, I need a jelly bean to wash it down with, dude.
Can I get one?
Uh-uh.
My man. Oh, damn.
It's the delivery.
Oh, damn, dude.
Anybody
Oh,
want some chocolate?
this side of the table is nasty.
I got some Babe Ruths.
Oh, how come y'all didn't tell me we was doing gifts and Easter stuff? Oh, I forgot.
Tony brought the candy.
Yeah, Tony's
I got a
like,
Crunch Bar.
Tony's like,
I'll take the
Babe Ruth or Crunch Bar.
Crunch bar.
Thanks. No? Okay, I'll eat it.
Baby Ruth.
Yeah, I was going to surprise Marlon and share some of the popcorn. I got the good stuff.
Oh, he's gonna be super happy, dude.
Marlon went to get popcorn and he's...
he went to get popcorn.
And I also got another bag for another day.
Oh, no.
Happy
What we
Easter,
done
fellas.
today, dude? Happy Easter, y'all. I got candy too, but it's at the house.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut Josh off, but I just really wanted that shot.
It's okay.
Why, Tony? Tell us more.
Because I wanted to start drinking because I got work tomorrow.
Shouldn't you stop drinking if you got work tomorrow?
No, he's got to drink earlier.
Yeah.
So then it...
See, Steve knows the plan.
No, I got work tomorrow too.
He said, "Nah, I gotta do that shit too, though." How's your week, man?
My week?
Yeah.
It was actually all right.
All right, like.
Like, I worked after not having to work for a week. It was okay. Played some Final Fantasy.
Nice.
Got to chapter 8.
Nice.
Surprised you, huh? Out of nowhere. Maybe further than me.
Yeah. Damn, you got me, dude.
Got into the Valorant beta.
Oh, yeah? How is it?
Put in just as many hours into that game as Final Fantasy. Carrying my duo partner.
Your duo partner. Who's your duo partner?
Poriand.
Oregon? See, I gotta work tomorrow, too.
But I'm also going on
We already
thirds.
did our shot, Marlon.
So-
We got Henny. You gotta have some, too. Now. And it was bad.
Oh. You got the good shit there.
Yeah, baby. Didn't I tell you, dude?
I fucking saw that shit when I sat down and did double take.
He said, oh.
I was like,
Yeah. Like I said,
Yeah, dude.
Easter. So I
Happy
brought
Easter.
snacks.
Yeah, dude.
sorry if I just assaulted your ears.
You got tropical ones.
Yeah, man, that one's dope. I want some more of them.
I like the originals, man.
What?
This isn't even.
Yeah, just pull it out.
Do it like Saturday night, dude. Okay, I'm going.
Dude, we gotta start recording those. I gotta figure it out tonight.
How you been, Porygon?
Getting carried in Valorant. That's what he's been doing.
Oh, he talking all kinds of mess.
I heard you're kind of decent
Oh, dude, don't tell him that. Give him a big head.
for a Porygon.
Porygon sucks too. He sucks.
Like I have to have the subtle ending.
You should tell the truth, Josh.
Tell the truth, Josh. Oh, he carries you?
Yeah.
Ah, no. Is that the truth?
Hey,
Porygon is say it ain't so.
we got a pretty high win rate.
Oh, you took that like a hero, dude. Too bad you're a villain. What are we drinking?
Yeah, the villains are here, man. They all here.
That's a sweet ass shirt, though.
Fucking do-gooder, look at you.
I
And
think
you know that's not true. You the evilest motherfucker here.
Me?
Yeah, you
No,
do.
that's not true.
I think we're
I think I got the hero
11
shirt on
3.
too.
Hey, Tony's a hero, dude.
You might be somewhere.
What you got?
between.
100.
Use K Urameshi.
No, you don't. I don't believe you. Steve, hey, Blue Power Ranger. I knew it, dude.
I actually just read the
Steve,
new
like,
I'm
comic.
gonna call you Billy, man.
Dude,
All right, now your turn.
Oh
Josh, you have to. You have to.
Hey, what
dude.
are we drinking?
No, oh yeah, dude.
We having a nice fresh
go.
can.
Oh
I don't know if this is good, man. I told her to just pick up something that was raspberry and
Who picked up a sour?
Pretty sure it was Tony.
Thanks, Tony.
Did I?
Said shit.
Are you gonna crack
sour,
that
right?
popcorn open for fun's
Sour
sake?
Bay.
For fun's sake, I'll try some too. Not anymore.
Oh,
Can I get a
free?
can, man? Huh?
Here.
Thanks, dude.
Wait, which one do we open? This one?
Cause it's Friday night and I feel alright. The party's here on the west side.
You hear those
Oh,
harmonies? You hear those harmonies?
I'll chime in real quick.
Yeah, he's a west side.
Don't try
I just want a couple, dude. I know it's cheating on it, dude, but I like flaming hot.
Yeah, it's white cheddar with
Get a
flaming hot.
couple. We probably shouldn't even be sharing this, dude. Do y'all realize we in a pandemic, dude?
Well, I washed my hands and I wore gloves when I bought all this.
I did.
It doesn't mean the people
So-
who stocked it wore gloves.
Huh?
Actually, the people at Myers were wearing gloves and cleaning consistently. I was actually very surprised.
Someone died at Meyer.
Mm.
For the
Wait, which one?
employees.
Was it a greeter?
Probably in Detroit.
Probably should not share that.
Probably in Detroit, wasn't it?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Cedar Springs.
Oh. Well, I'm safe. Went to one by my house.
I'm going on third shift. Mark.
that your record, Josh? 10-2.
I think it's like 11-3.
11-3. So you guys are big balling out there. Though?
Yeah, man. Porian running in, getting shot a couple of times, healing him, blocking off some of the shooters, and then he's cleaning up.
What is this game again?
Valorant.
That's right. It's
Okay.
shooter. It's basically a mixture. It's basically CS:GO and
CS:GO with some
Overwatch.
Overwatch abilities.
That's sweet.
Is that why you guys were asking if I wanted to play Overwatch?
No, I just wanted to know if you want to play Overwatch. But
Hell no. Thanks for asking, though.
why not?
Because I'm not a motherfucker.
You want to play?
No,
Want to play Overwatch 2 when it comes out?
No.
No.
I liked Overwatch when Torb Jordan was good.
Yeah, because you did the most brokenest.
That's my style, Mark. I like winning.
You like broken things and.
Remember
Hey,
his play?
take porn down.
I'm porn.
This shit.
Remember?
It's not on.
Remember
Crack
his-
these open for fun's sake.
Yeah, go ahead.
Kill game.
Remember his play of the game? It's just him walking back.
I'm walking back. Or,
He's like,
or
play of the game, and you just see.
you hear like the little gotta
Oh,
kill him. Got another one.
Dude,
Like, dun, dun, dun,
Yo,
dun.
what's crazy is it was me and Jeff, and we got destroyed by this other team. But was it who was it that hacks into other people? Was it Sombra?
Yeah, somber.
Yo, it was. They showed Matt. It was me, Matt, and Jeff. They showed Matt getting played a game. Matt was like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah, really." And then it was like, it's like he was like the somber, and it hack. He got hacked and it transformed into her, and the name was Booty Pounder. And I was just like, "Dude, you got hacked by Booty Pounder."
Protect your booty,
Tree
man.
board down.
Oh, my porn.
Turn your porn down.
Okay, it's down. It's down. It's
All
down.
right, cool. What kind of porn you watching? Anyways, Joshua,
Huh.
you ever face Booty Pounder? It's pretty good.
He hasn't said no.
I did say no.
I'm concerned. I'm concerned. What do you guys think of this?
It's
Uh,
actually pretty good.
I didn't have a real taste, and I feel like now that I had some of this popcorn, it's gonna.
It's all jacked up.
yeah, it's all messed up.
It's kind of regular.
Yeah,
Not too much of a raspberry flavor, but
a hint.
I think I like that better though than some of the other ones.
Yeah, this is kind of like a normal beer. This is like a solid 7.
This is awful. I'm glad I brought it. This does not belong in my fridge.
I'm glad I brought it. It's not bad. I mean, it literally says raspberry ale. Ale with raspberries added.
Dark.
So, I mean, they told us what to expect.
It's very descriptive.
Yeah. He told me right from the get-go what it was. So.
This is Dark Horse Brewing Company.
I like Dark Horse. I got a Dark Horse shirt there.
I would give it a
Dark
6.
Horse shirt. A 6?
Yeah, I was leaning towards the 6, but you know, since
I'll
it's
give it a
Easter, I bump it up a point.
Because I'm in high spirits. Bump it up 6.5. Huh?
Or nice spirits.
On a normal day, yeah, that's probably 6.
Yeah. If I was just going out, it's a 6. Because it's Easter, it's a 6.5. Anyways. You guys just want to jump right into it? Or you want to ease it nice and slow, R&B style? Or you want to fucking crank it up like hip-hop?
I mean, unless there was something else you wanted to cover.
I want to crank it up.
You want to crank it up?
R&B pisses me off.
Oh, dude, I love R&B.
I know that pisses me off too. You used to piss me off with that shit, dude.
Yeah, Tony don't care who was in the car. Tony didn't care who was in the car. It was R&B all day, dude.
You
have
be
to
riding with
suggest-
him. Like, hey, can we put something else on, man?
Yeah, I'll give it to him. No, he put me onto a lot of like underground R&B artists. But man, it's like when you with the homies, dude, in the car, can't be listening to.
I don't want to
Yes,
listen
you
to
can.
slow jams. No, you can't. Motherfucker.
Yeah. He said, "Yo, Mark, you heard this yet?" I'm like, nah, man. Nah, man. Wait, what's that dude? August. Remember that?
Mhm.
That dude was dope. Dude. I listened to that like all through sophomore year of college, dude.
Or you
Not
don't
August
like
Alsine,
listening
but
to it.
August.
Ringo.
Huh?
It's Ringo.
August Ringo. Yeah.
What?
His mine.
It's actually mine.
It's
Or no.
Steve's. Yeah, I think this is yours though. Well, let's just jump into it, dude. What do you think of the beginning of Final Fantasy VII Remake?
Chapters prologue through 2.
Did everyone get through the beginning?
How far you want
If you didn't, then if you played the demo, yeah.
What chapter you on?
Oh, should we
4
spoil
or 5.
anything? Should we just talk briefly about it?
So Mark's the one that's the farthest.
I'm the lowest, yeah.
All right, Mark, you talk about it. We'll elaborate.
If you want, I can tell you stuff that isn't spoilers.
Well, let's just give opinionated thing. Like, let's not talk about facts because I don't want to spoil anything. But I mean, like, what do you think about it so far?
Spoiler-free
Where we're all at?
review.
What do you think of it in comparison to the original?
I like the dialogue.
I
looks
didn't
great.
play the original, so
Oh, damn, Steve.
Did you beat it yet?
Close.
close.
He's in
The
last
game, the story is pretty damn close to the original for the most part. They obviously made a few.
There's some twists and turns.
Yeah, there's a few changes, but
What-
basically what it did is they just added layers, like expanded the original game, and kind of
Pro
like-
or con?
it's a pro for what it is. I mean, like, if I take the game at face value, knowing what that game is, right now that game's a 9.
Oh, I like that, dude. Let's get some animosity going, dude.
Like,
I don't know if I can put it at a 9. It's good.
It's good. It's good.
I mean, I like the small, subtle things that they tried to keep that maintained. That was part of the
Me too.
original game, which I
Yeah.
thought was funny. And then, but then they added so much to it that, because again, sorry for people that didn't. This is a little bit of a spoiler, I guess, a little maybe. For people that didn't play, for the most part, I am now 100% to like 99.8% sure that this game is only up to Midgar for what they've done. From what I'm seeing, I can safely assume all this is just Midgar.
I think they talked about that on a few different sites. They said that this is about 10 to 15% of like the actual game.
Yeah. So like knowing that it is just Midgar, yeah, that and based off the original game, yes, that is only like 10% of the actual game. It is. But I do give it a lot of credit for what they did and how in-depth and creative, like they literally they did so well
boy.
expanding that world, like making that an actual world. So you got to, what was at the end of, you said you're at chapter 2?
Yeah.
Well, where was that at in chapter 2? Because I don't know about chapters.
I'm doing my second reactor right now.
Okay, so so since all of us played the part where you're escaping a first reactor, I like how wide those the streets were.
Yeah.
Like in the first game, you walked down one street and then that was it, and you hopped on the train. This one, you got to explore the whole street. You got to walk around, explore, hear people's conversations.
Yeah, I like that part of
Did
it.
you
Yeah.
get to go to the house for pizza?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
I couldn't even get a slice.
I know, that's what I was doing. I tried that door a bunch of times, dude.
I tried to go
Don't
back
try the
to
door in front
I tried
of
to
you.
go back to Jesse's room, man.
But
What up, dude?
what's up, Jingy?
What up, bros?
What up,
But,
is that Jingo?
Yeah, where's Gumpy Dow Boy?
Yeah.
He ain't coming, bro.
I'm texting him.
Oh.
Messenger.
But they did a really good job expanding that world in the game. They,
Yeah.
Like for a fan and for people that played it, I think majority of people will be happy of what they did at face value. Again, there's always that thing in the back of our heads that this is, again, only 10% of the game. And the biggest concern and the biggest thing that I'm always wondering is about, like, how many games, like,
He said, "What up, KC?"
how many games are they going to make of this if Midgar is just
10.
one game of itself? Like,
Yeah.
there's so much more
Yeah.
into it.
Do you feel like it should have all been one and it been half-assed, or do you think it should be 2, 3? What are you feeling?
I think they should make it a saga.
That's an expensive saga, man.
I think it's fine as long as they release them like pretty quick. But I said it before. I'm just worried that they're not going to put as much effort into some of the later like parts.
Yeah, because they're just trying to finish it up.
Because like like this one was so hyped up. They're like, oh man, let's make sure this is the perfect game. And now they're like, oh shit, dude, people beat the game. They want more. Let's put out something. Let's put out a number 2, and then it's going to be like half-assed, and you're just like, well, that just ruins everything.
It's just like I said, like they're gonna cut out a bunch, and I don't know what they're gonna do to kind of fill in between the games, just because I don't think they're gonna put every single aspect of Final Fantasy VII into the series if the first one is just Midgar.
What if they tell you that they're going to release like monthly DLCs, and you just do a pass for a year?
That would probably upset most people. But for me, I guess it all depends on the price. And with that, like, how they expand it.
$60, and you get all of the content within a year.
See, for the rest of the game, like
Yep.
the entirety of
rest
the
of
game,
the game.
So
I'd be okay with that.
Mhm.
If
No one
it
else
does,
is dying.
like, majority of the story, like 80 or 70% of the story.
shit, man. Sorry, I'm just reaching over here. This is getting hot. It's getting hot and heavy.
So what did they add into the game from the other one? Like, was that motorcycle thing in the game?
Not right there.
No, not
They had the
there.
motorcycle part though, right?
They did have a motorcycle part, but not that spot.
Not right there.
Not where you.
You're
did.
leaving Midgar on the motorcycle part.
Yep.
In Advent Children, do they kind of tie it into the story of Advent Children?
No, Advent Children happens like I think I forgot what the story was. I think it was like a couple years after the what happened. at the end of the game.
Right. I'm saying like if you
Thanks,
watch
dude.
if you watch Advent Children right now
Spell your name wrong.
and you played
Oh,
through
it does that.
Final Fantasy VII Remake, would some of the parts? I feel like some of the parts like could easily be
Oh yeah, you can understand a decent amount of it, like what's going on.
because I felt like that whole church with the flowers was in Advent Children.
Yeah, it was. That's where Tifa fought.
Yeah.
What's his name? It was at that church.
Are you guys a fan of Tifa? Her
Yeah.
character,
Yeah.
fighting style. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. You like Tifa?
everyone should know I like that
Sure, alright.
combat
She feels a
characters.
little weak.
Feels a little weak. What you like her?
She's weak, but one of her moves that you get later is really dope.
Thanks, Steve.
The Stargazer?
Yeah. I thought it was dope.
Yeah.
I think Tifa is whack.
He said, "I like her outfit."
I mean, in the original game, yeah, she was part of my main like.
Who's your main
characters.
roster?
It was Tifa, Cloud. I don't think Vincent.
That's incorrect, man.
Who's yours?
Cloud, Vincent, Yuffie. Try some wrong, dude.
Yours, dude.
They never played it. I don't think.
Oh, you never played the first one? Okay, cool, my bad.
Cloud.
No.
And
You don't get to pick in the game.
So far, yeah, you don't.
It's true. You don't.
Just ruined everything.
I mean, you should know the story of that based off of how it goes. You don't.
Yeah, I know.
Because people are leaving, and then you're switching people.
There was
There
one
we
thing
go.
that so far that none of us got to is, will we get to play as Red?
You ever been to Cosmo Canyon?
the
def-
dog's stupid.
What? Red was kind of sweet, man.
You don't like anybody in the game, bro?
Hi, Vincent.
Who cares about fighting? I like her outfit, dude.
Who cares about fighting?
Any dislikes you guys have?
Yes.
Yes.
There's a.
Why the hell can I walk around the city with a big ass sword strapped to my back after something explodes with a bunch of people who got guns strapped to their belts and no one fucking says shit?
Hey, man.
He's right.
Don't care about that.
Yeah, that's the story of the game. That's how they wrote it. I'm not gonna question that. It's just like an anime. Why does this guy have powers in general? Period.
I know
that world just has powers.
It's
People
just-
don't question it.
It's just like kind of funny though. Like you're like walking in, like they obviously made these towns like full of fucking people, and they expanded it and shit.
That's
and,
the one
like,
thing that's really impressive still to me is that every single person is an actual like person that you bump into. Like you cannot walk through them. You will literally
That's
be like,
annoying as shit sometimes. When you get into like those small, like, well, with your whole party, like, you walk up like a small little hallway or something like that, and then you're like, oh, I gotta turn around, and you're like hitting your own party, and you're like,
bumping
get
into
the fuck out of my way.
See, just mad because he can't run everywhere.
I was laughing because when Aerith was walking around, dude, she was kicking over stools and shit, and I'm like, yo, dude, like, what are you
Do you
doing?
get Aerith?
No, she dies, dude.
Anyways, I think the game is great so far.
Other than that, the only things are like the targeting in the when you're fighting. Sometimes like the lock-on stuff is not like the nicest. But
yeah, it's not like
it-
a complete lockdown. You can accidentally when you're trying to rotate the camera.
Yeah,
you're
I'm just trying to rotate the camera, and then I switch my like lock.
Yeah,
And I would
That's
have
one
rather had like the lock be like
one of the
the
triggers.
D pads or whatever
Yeah.
to like switch through it.
Yeah.
And then like up and down would be switch my character, left and right would be switch.
I
target
do.
bar. And then other than that, the when you're fighting, you can get interrupted on your spell sometimes, which sucks so much when you're going for a heal and you're like heal, and then you're screwed.
I do like that they kind of kept the tradition of the original Final Fantasy VII with the really shitty targeting system. You can't actually click on anything that you want to click on, and you need to get like hit this chocobo before he runs away, and you can't click on him, and you click on a spider instead, and then the chocobo's gone, and you feel really bad about yourself, and you realize the game's a piece of shit. But
One thing I don't like is like when I'm healing my team out of combat, I don't like it that I have to go into like the command bar, hit the item I want, then use it on the person I want, one person at a time.
Is
I wish I could just go to the menu, go to inventory, hit my potion, just be like, and just heal the person all the way up.
Is
But,
the R1
okay.
not available outside of combat? Like the
I
shortcuts?
never use
I don't-
items on people out of combat.
Yeah, me neither.
I just use like
I just use cures.
yeah.
Oh.
I just like click
See
command.
later when you go into these
Spell is secure.
long things and the MPs just kind of because like
Do you not lose MP?
huh
You do, but there's usually like rest spots enough.
You know
of
how
them.
much
Yeah.
ethers I have in my bag right now, bro?
that is
also crack
I mean,
open
I haven't had a
boxes,
problem
too.
yeah
really running out of MP.
it's just,
There, like the one battle was the house battle. That was like the one that I would like had to use ethers on because you have to use a lot more.
What's
house
a house
battles.
battle?
it is it's a tough battle
Oh shit!
and they were not as hard as they were in the original game.
It was actually in the trailer. I'm pretty sure the house.
Yeah.
You fight a house.
If you remember, you meet them in the slums when you're going to the wall market. In the old game, that is. A little different here.
Okay.
There are
House battle.
Yeah.
there are random like NPCs that you run into because there's random battles.
For this one, it's not random.
Yeah.
Is the cactus, the cactar summon, is that worth anything or not really?
I think I've only used it once. And
Was
I don't have it.
Was it underwhelming for you?
Don't you get it in your case?
he
What
digitally
case?
downloaded it.
I bought mine on the PlayStation Store. I got the one Chocobo one, but I didn't get the cactus one because I wasn't gonna pay for the like.
You got the
Premium.
big headed chocobo,
Don't you get the carbuncle with that too?
the big headed carbuncle,
What one?
the big headed carbuncle, the guy with the gem in his head.
That's another thing. Carbuncle was not an original summon back then.
I only,
And neither as the small chocobo one.
I only have it for it.
Yeah, Josh missed one.
Don't miss it, Mark.
The one that was behind the fans. Did you get that one, Marlon?
Oh,
Are you that far?
what?
Oh.
There's
should be.
a summon behind the fans.
Tell me more.
I forget what it was, like one of the chocobo ones. I don't remember. I never used it, but
Do you have a chocobo somewhere?
Behind the fans.
There's only 2 of them, and I have
Me
both
neither.
of them. So I don't even know the fan you guys are honestly talking about.
you're like up in the catwalk area, and then like
and
you
the
have to, like,
fans are blowing, and
you have to,
then
like, walk
Tifa's and
you have to walk
Garrett are
across
like
a
ducking.
like.
oh, in the second reactor.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got that.
Oh, I'm there right now. Did I miss it?
Yep.
I'm not in the second. reactor
She'll
yet.
be like, "Oh, what's that over there?" When you're walking past the big fans, and you can see the thing on the ground.
How do you miss it if Tifa warns you?
You got to figure out how to get over there,
Yeah, you
dude.
have to figure out how to get over there.
Oh.
Dude, that place is fucking huge, man.
Oh,
Like I
How do
said,
you get
they-
the purple one? That's up top.
You have to control the
Yeah, you
hangar
have-
and then bring it down.
You have to bring it down
First, and then you
grab
first you
it.
think you're just like, oh, I'm just gonna bring it down and you walk across, but no, then you realize it's on the thing, and then you gotta move it down even further. Yeah, you
Cool.
missed that too.
I missed that one.
I
You
want to
missed it too
say I
much?
haven't really missed anything,
so.
but
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't think I missed anything, but I will say.
How many Moogle coins you got?
So
I mean, I've bought a lot of the stuff from the kids, so I don't.
Where's the real Moogle? Is there no real Moogles?
oh no, so far yeah, that's actually one other thing I didn't like that they
No Moogles.
they put a. No, actually there is one that you see when you get the fat chocobo summon.
Spoiler.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Well, I
fine.
mean, I mean,
Dang,
you guys
dude.
should know that.
Yeah, there's a
fat-
fat chocobo and a Moogle?
Well, I mean, that was part of the old one. If you remember the original. So in the original Final Fantasy VII, when you got the chocobo summon, all it was just a single chocobo and a Moogle riding on top of it.
I'm about to watch
And the
the
Moogle
last
would just
fight.
be like, charge on top of it, and then the chocobo just runs over the enemy. But there was like a 10% chance that when you did that summon, the fat chocobo would come out instead, and it'd do way more damage. So it was just like a little fun Easter egg
I'm
thing.
about to watch the last fight on YouTube.
So what do you
I'm
guys
gonna
think about
spoil all of it.
the material stuff?
Well, that was in the original game.
That's how it worked in the
Yep,
original?
the material worked pretty much the same way for the most, but obviously there were some things that you couldn't do in the original game versus.
So you just like
This
socked
one.
it into your gear on the original? Okay.
And that's another very impressive thing is
Yeah.
that the color that the material you put in is always the exact one that you have on your weapon. And then when you make more materia, they create like another hole so you see the material.
Oh,
on
like
your
in the
weapon.
cutscenes
Yeah.
and stuff? Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, man, they really put some depth into
Yeah,
that.
and, yeah, it's crazy because like also like when you have the things like because you get the sockets and then when you get them like linked together, the sockets
Yep.
together, you see the line between
Yep.
the two of them too.
They
Oh, that
did
took so much time on this shit. They did.
they really put thought into
and like yeah, depending on what gun or weapon you're using or gloves, like in the cutscenes, or whatever, they'll be wearing those gloves.
That's dope, dude.
yeah, yep. Like it's the weapon. It was weird. There was this one weird thing that I didn't think they put into the aspect because in one cutscene, you have the nail biter, which is just the bat, and it made a sword sound. But when I hit something in one of the cutscenes, I was like, huh. A bat should make that sound.
Yeah.
But that was like the only thing. It was
Got a
like,
metal sword, dude.
yeah. Oh, huh. That didn't sound like a bat, but okay.
I only had that on for like a few seconds just to get the ability, and then I took it off. I was like, this shit is whack.
That's another cool thing that I also liked that they expanded on.
What's the strongest weapon?
For Cloud,
Yep.
Like damage wise, or
like for like attack power or whatever, it's the
so far it's the hedge.
yeah that one.
I mean, you,
But-
I mean, it's all the same weapons, which also another thing I appreciate.
but
but
there's
What's the
if
best
you,
weapon?
but if you want to go like
in the
magic
old
with
one?
Cloud, then you would
Ultimate.
there's I think a
Can
mythical
I get
sword.
the ultimate weapon?
Huh? With your sword?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's very like has a lot of like spell damage.
Yeah. Are they gonna run out of weapons like in the first 10% of the game?
I don't know if you'll even there was a lot of weapons in this game, so this is just honestly not even close to what the entire game held. And another big thing is just like I'm also wondering is like, am I gonna obtain all the other limit breaks? Like, well, like am I just not gonna see Omni Slash till way later? That's like one of the most iconic limit breaks in Final Fantasy history.
In Smash Bros.
It is in Smash Bros. Like it's in another video game. That's how iconic it is.
Sonic Slash is dope. Dude.
Yeah. You know, am I gonna get? Am I somehow gonna get one of the coolest DLC or the longer and cooler DLCs in the Final Fantasy
Can
game?
I get some new costumes for my characters?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure they'll do a DLC for like outfits. Like you'll probably be able to like have Cloud wear like the Advent Children outfit and stuff
So
like
were
that.
the proficiencies in the first game too, or
Nope. Some of those proficiencies were.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I did like that aspect
It's like,
too.
oh, you got to use this weapon for a little bit, and then you get the move from it, and then you can go back to your other one.
Yeah.
Once you master the proficiency of the weapon.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah. Some of them are like older, so like Braver was technically your first limit break in the original game. And then Cross Slash was the second tier of the limit break one, which obviously now Cross Slash is the first limit
Tier
break.
1.
And then Beam Blade, you got to use that when you're riding the bike, but you know,
What bike?
the bike. You did the bike.
You know, the bike.
But again, I don't
What's
think
that
you'll
guy's
get
name that I was fighting?
No, that's
new.
That's new.
Yeah.
He was not in the original
I was
game.
like, who the
That
hell?
whole thing going to
I liked him. He was crazy.
Yeah.
the whole
He
thing
could do
with
some crazy things on that motorcycle, dude.
Yeah.
that and the whole like Jesse's family thing, that was all added. That was like another
Yeah.
layer into the game that you never did.
That was
To
cool.
again expand the game and,
Dude,
and
does
like
Jesse die too?
well, I will not say. I know, not because I already heard, but I know exactly what happened. Mark technically knows, and he's not even that far.
Yeah. But
What
still,
happened
She
in
gonna
the
die
first
before
game?
I.
I invested in this character now, dude. Now I'm just like waiting to see what happens.
She gonna die before you Cloud can give it to her, dude.
I'll try it. I like it actually. It made me proud to know that it's very important. The next steps are very important, like as far as this game goes. 'Cause
Yeah, continuing on. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. It's very impressive what they did. Like I said, face value. I think if for like you two that haven't played the original one, like this is a slamming game. Story's good. Combat's fun. Like they just did a fantastic job of making Midgar, which was literally probably at most 4 hours of the original game, like 4 to 3 hours of the original game, and expanded to such a huge amount.
it's pretty good.
That I'm
It's-
at
it-
like 29 hours.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's very good, but like for people that like us that's played it, Midgar was again just 4 hours to 3 hours of an easy
Yeah.
40 to 50 hour game. So it's very crucial to see how they approach the next parts of the game. Like some of the stuff that they did that was kind of cool was they kind of implemented some of the things that you kind of saw from like the next town into like the cutscenes again that you couldn't interpret in the old game, because the old game didn't really have any CG like at all in that game.
They
Like
didn't have mouths, dude.
they
They
didn't.
had eyes.
Yeah,
that
they
was
didn't.
it.
They didn't even have noses.
And Cloud had dumbbell arms.
Like the CG was those dumbbell arms, and no, actually they did have one CG, and that was at the end of disc 1, which I will not spoil.
Yeah, it's a completely different game.
Yeah.
I mean, it was important to see how they started this because we knew it was just we didn't see anything else outside of Midgar, so we knew it was going to be mostly Midgar. But I think based on ratings, and I think GameSpot gave it like a 10 out of 10 or something like that, right?
I don't think it's a 10 out of 10.
I don't think it's a
know
10
you
out of 10 right now. Like I said, it's a 9 out of 10. But
I think it's
I'll give it a 9.
yeah, I
You
give
give
it
it
a
a
9.
9? What would you give it?
Because the fact that I'm like 30 hours in almost and I'm not done with it. I'm
Yeah.
only on chapter 14. I think there's 18 chapters.
I will also say that from what the game is and what I've seen in some parts, there is you can't get everything in one go. Like you'll have to replay the game again, just based off of what I can tell. But I'm not 100% sure. This is just a theory of mine that like to completely get everything.
What parts do you think you gotta?
Well, so one part is the wall market that you guys know. The wall market is when you get Cloud's outfit where he becomes a chick. In the original game, there was you got to kind of like you can get the bare minimum to get the outfit so you can go in, but then you can get more stuff for Cloud, like better things. And then I was looking for that into this game too, but they did it differently. And I'm pretty sure Steve, where like the guy asked you like for your advice, that guy Johnny or whatever, and then there's like a value of like where your power is and everything like that. And then based off of your response, like I think that will
depending on how you're
because one of the trophies says there you got a 3-piece that got you 1 trophy, but then there was also 10 pieces of outfits that you can get when you go in there. And I think in order to get all 10 pieces, you have to. The only other way to do it without having to play probably a game is you'd have to grind forever, probably. Because I know there's a hard mode after this. Because you can't even do a hard mode in this in the beginning. It was just classic, easy, and normal. Mm-hmm. So I'm pretty sure there's a hard mode that makes it more difficult. Maybe
what are you playing on?
Huh? Normal.
Oh, you playing on easy, huh?
Because I looked at classic to see what classic was about, but it says it's like the same style, like the same difficulty as easy, but with a little bit. So I was like, no, we're just gonna play normal.
I just played classic. I didn't know what it was.
He played easy mode.
Classic is like that baby bitch soft shit.
You looked at him with a straight face and said that to him. It's messed up.
But so the game will have a hard mode, I feel, because again, when Johnny asked you, it actually rates where you are in your material, like depending on what like the asset level is, or if you maxed it or how many you did. I think the more you do, like the more you'll be able to get better items. And then like when you're talking to that restaurant guy where he's just like, hey, my cooking's not good, what's off with it? And you choose a 3 based off of your material level of the fire, lightning, and ice. If it's higher, it'll like probably cut down to which one's the correct one or which one's the right one. And then again, you can get a better part of the outfit and stuff like that. And then same thing with the...
So you're saying they'll actually change the outfit? Because I thought that was just like he gave you a better item or something like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that changes the outfit. And then like...
I gotta worry more.
What about picking the stuff to take away from the robot?
I'm worried about you.
That was another thing. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but...
I just figured on that one, like, if you just kept picking the ones that, like, gave you loot, you might get like, if you picked all 3
That's what I did, too. Yeah, I did all the loot one.
Then what'd you get? Like, was there anything special from them?
No.
Not that I know. You got the
the
PC chips. That's all I got. And I was like...
PC chips.
No, the PC chips were from the other one.
PC chips.
The upgrades.
Oh.
The items are just ethers and
Easy chips?
like Phoenix Downs and stuff.
Then
Easy
it probably
chips?
doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Because I only picked like one of those boxes.
Easy chips.
If you picked them all, then it's...
Easy chips.
That's what I figured. You just had extra.
That was sick.
But, yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure there's... Obviously, to get the Platinum Trophy, which I plan to do...
Oh, yeah? You plan to plat this?
Yeah. Final Fantasy 7. I'm platinum this, for sure.
I thought you were playing Persona.
I was, and I'll platinum that, too.
This year?
But, so there's definitely a hard
Persona's
mode.
like a 200-hour game, and you're saying they added stuff, so I don't know.
I'm working on it.
Tony's like, I can't wait.
Every time I talk to you, you're like, man, this was not like this. This wasn't here. This
Persona,
wasn't like this at all.
Yeah, Persona was a little... They changed up the story. The new Royal Edition is really good, too. So I'm glad that during this time of quarantine, where I have so much time in my
You're
hand,
supposed to be at home.
Me too.
I have a bunch of games to play.
Persona or Final Fantasy 7 Remake?
That's a tough one. Right now, I think just because of the nostalgia is Final Fantasy 7.
Damn, but which one is a better game?
I think face value, Persona is a better game.
Damn.
Just because of the longevity. Just because of the longevity of the game.
Yeah, because I could see Final Fantasy. I'll probably be done with it in a week or so.
Yeah, Persona.
I'll probably try to go back and like unlock, like get some trophies done. But There isn't much replay, like in the one game.
You like achievements, Steve, right?
The nerd points, yeah.
Yeah.
Nerd
You're,
Nerd
you like
points?
the nerd points or an achievement whore,
But-
whatever you want to call it.
I do it's just. I
That's
think
pretty linear for the most part. There's
that's a big thing too.
It's
that
like-
people don't like. But again, when I look back, Midgar was all linear. You didn't have it's not until you beat Midgar where it's super open world. Midgar has always been linear. The fact that what they did for the towns makes it way more non-linear than I felt. Like what you could do, the side quests, because those.
there's
Yeah.
side quests there,
Yeah.
but then it's like you wrap those up real quick and then you're back
Yeah.
into the story.
Yeah, then you're
There's-
back. You're back on. But again, that's. I think that's what games just are nowadays.
Linear like that?
When's the last, besides maybe Breath of the Wild? What's another one that's been just super open world for an RPG console game?
I was watching some speedrunners do that shit, and they were beating the game in 40 minutes.
Breath of the Wild?
Yeah.
But don't they just not get any shrines? They get the bare minimum and just get to the
They
boss.
do the first 3 or 4 things and then they just head to the boss.
Yeah, they just head to the boss.
I had to watch that. I had to sit down and watch that. This is crazy. This is crazy, honestly.
That's crazy. To beat that game in 40 minutes?
Yeah.
That's nuts. I was going to say Horizon Zero Dawn. It's open world.
I was playing Breath of the Wild when you were kind of playing that, and then they actually kind of synced up pretty well as far as open world. Just one looked good, and one was kind of cartoony.
I like cartoony. I like the real Horizon was a beautiful game.
Mm-hmm.
So.
It was.
Yeah.
But
My only thing is the cactus thing seems like a waste.
They're gonna give you a good summon for free.
yeah.
I paid for it.
The summons are only kind of okay. From my experience, they're just
You
kind
just
of.
paid for the steel book.
Is that your favorite Zelda game? Ocarina of Time? Is that the best Zelda game? Best Zelda game, dude.
Yeah, it's Ocarina of Time.
But do summons really help you guys that much? Because I feel like a lot of times when I had the summons, they really aren't bad.
It all depends.
I wish you could.
Because they hang around for a
control-
while, do some stuff, and you can make them do some stuff, and then their final thing, it does a nice little chunk of damage. But it's
I wish you could control the summon and do instead of clicking on summon abilities under the character to make the guy do something. I wish you could just switch over to the summon and just do the fucking abilities like a normal character.
Yeah.
What's the difference? I
Yeah.
don't get it.
It's I guess it's tough just because summons in all the older games were just it is what it is. You brought a guy out, he did some cool stuff, did some damage, goes away.
Hey, they got Yo Jumbo in this bitch.
I almost would have liked that more.
Am I paying top
That
down?
would have just came in,
He was
did his
never in
shit,
the
and then
original
left.
stuff. You shouldn't have beat the game.
Because
man.
you have to wait.
That'd be
You
fine.
have to survive essentially. If it's a hard ass fight, you have to survive long enough for your summon to just run out of time.
That's
to
fine
do
too.
the
I
shit.
just feel how the summons are and how they're played, where they sit out and they attack. You should, and then you can do summon abilities from each character the same. I don't understand why you can't just switch that character and do summon abilities like you would your normal character's abilities.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's
Fucking
a good review on Final Fantasy, Tony. Yeah.
Thanks. I've played it extensively.
Ah.
He said, thanks.
He said thanks. Oh, he ain't got the glasses though.
I'm gonna push mine up and slightly open my mouth.
Josh, I'm gonna need that game for $30. Boom.
I got you, dude.
There's tax involved though.
You don't get the steel book though.
Ooh. You might want that steelbook, dude. Ask him how much he's selling it for.
$30 for the steel book. The data disc is separate though.
Oh,
See, I give G the regular game, not the data disc.
Oh, dude! But then all you
Said
need to
30
all
bucks,
you
take it
need
or
to
leave it.
do is borrow the data disc from somebody.
So, Tony, is there any mini games that you liked out of them that you didn't do? What was your
So
favorite
the
one?
one of the newer
Yo, darts
ones,
was crazy.
The darts was new.
Hitting that bullseye. Cloud has some spice on there too. He said, "Oh, he flung his finger, dude. He flung his hand."
So far,
I sat there for a little bit. and I
what was it? Only
playing the
two right
darts.
now?
Yeah, I played some darts too, dude.
What?
Two mini games.
I mean, you had the darts. You had
The block thing.
the block thing.
Hey, it's
you
gonna
had
be
I
down.
showed up.
boy.
Hey.
you had the well, I guess it's not really a mini game, but the weight training one.
Oh, yeah.
And then you had the dancing one.
The dancing one, I actually like that a lot.
I like the dancing one.
And I like
sometimes it was
the
like
squat thing I like too.
it was kind of
Doing the squats, I was just like, oh, you're doing the Final Fantasy squat.
yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah.
So.
Why does Barrett keep singing the stupid Final Fantasy theme song?
Because they don't have an outro like when you beat a battle.
I
So
was
someone
like,
had
yo,
to do
Bear's
it.
dope,
And
dude.
Barrett had to do it.
Bear's sweet. Is the gang all here? We's already here, dude. You talking about Jingy and Gumpied Out Boy?
But
What game was he playing where his name was actually Gumpy Doubt Boy? Was it Catan?
It was his other Smurf account on League, dude.
oh,
No,
you
that's,
talking about
that's
Hottest
Hottest
Chick
Chick
NA?
NA, dude.
How does chick NA
Or Jang-
Gumpied Out Boy?
Jang-a-ling-a-ling.
Jang-a-ling-a-ling. Seen them all, dude. Seen them all. You
No.
rotated through them.
If that's the case, how come I can't have my Farglogger, man? It's just consistent throughout all the games.
Let's talk about all of Marlon's like gamer tags and character names, dude.
I only
There's
know Mufasa.
Tree Fitty, dude. Tree Fitty. There's Long Boner.
Well, Long Boner was Tree Fitty,
Yeah,
but I
Right,
character.
we had to rename it, yeah.
I got kicked mid
I'm naming all of them. Man. Yeah, his gamer tag, Fargo Largo, dude. He has Small Skill,
Midget Me.
Midget Me, dude.
Oh, that was the original Warlock, man. Back
Big
in
D
the day.
Indian. Big D.
Hey, a lot of my Diablo names are fucked up.
Big D Indian.
Big D Indian
This
was
is
my
Barbarian.
barbarian. My,
Sure, dude. It's a legendary barbarian, Big D Indian.
I had my Crusader was Dr. Pepper. I think what was my witch doctor's name? I think he was Wigglin or something like that.
Oh my gosh. I had a 2's arena team name that was really, really bad. What was it? Wait.
is it?
Was it how bad? On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad?
This is gonna offend somebody.
Yeah, is it gonna offend someone?
If it is, please say it.
If it offends me, don't.
I'll also find you at Target. He knows you work tomorrow.
He said probably.
Can't,
All right, what is it?
you won't be able to get to him.
I won't be able to get to him. I'll get to him though.
He going on thirds too, dude.
Okay, I'm gonna get to him.
He's like waiting in his car, dude.
So you didn't think I was gonna get to you, huh?
See Mark just walking through the parking lot, dragging like a big ass Ike sword behind him. Sparks just flying like. Hey, are you poor?
Oh my gosh!
My Negroes.
Why you say it out loud? Everybody at the table, dude, you should have said it out loud. Dude. You should have just known. You never saw that one before?
He laughs.
All right. Yeah. It's stupid, dude.
It's funny.
Yeah. For real. For real. You already knew. Dude. He said for me. Yeah. That's all you. Dude. That's all you.
He's that worst counter, dude.
Yeah. Where's counter for you?
What was my shaman's name? Was it Jukum?
Yeah, it was. That's what it was.
Dude, I had some good.
I think my warrior was the only one that was weird.
Filter fish.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Steven was watching Rush Hour.
No, he named it because I think my warrior was Gilgamesh.
No, it was because of Rush Hour 2.
Oh, really?
Because
Because we made the warrior at the same time.
I'm enjoying retail WoW currently. What? Steve, why is he saying these
Who
things?
plays that trash game?
Classic is what
Yeah, I
he
saw
said.
it.
Oh,
I
stop!
saw Gina in Classic. I was like, why is he playing Classic?
Oh!
He should have been playing that months ago.
Shadowlands looks good. It does, though, but I think when that comes out, I'm going to go to Shadowbringer.
They actually posted an update.
The alpha is out now,
They posted an
and
update.
they posted out a lot of like the new stuff that you get from it. So a lot of new information.
I think the only
It's on
way
there.
you get me back into WoW is if you did, BC run. I'm going to go back to play some BC, like Burning Crusade.
Really?
Yeah. Burning Crusade was fun.
Going back to that shit.
What would get you back to WoW, dude?
or in Lich King. That was
Will
a fun
get me
expansion
back in
too.
a while.
I've never played those. Yeah, we'll get you back in a while. Huh?
Well, you shut the hell up for a second.
World of Warcraft 2.
What?
World of Warcraft 2.
No. No.
Said Tony.
A level squish.
No.
Being the most broken class in the game to
Dude.
one-shots people.
And only you could pick it.
That was during Burning Crusade.
No, that's not even true.
Bro, Rain of Fire was just so busted.
I don't remember that.
I mean,
Was it Rain of Fire? What was the AoE move that you did during Arkham or, where you did the waves, where like there's just no possible way to ever beat Warlock to the DPS meters, because your AoE was just like
Chaos Bolt, dude.
no, it was the AoE.
Is
I
it,
think it was.
did they?
I think it was Seed of Corruption.
Yeah, Seed of Corruption. Is that when they added that?
I think so. Yeah, you
Could be.
just throw a couple of them bad boys around there.
I just remember-
you just jump up on the aggro
As
table.
hard as I try, I even switched for Frost for like a couple waves. Nope.
Seed of Corp.
Couldn't do it. Couldn't beat a Warlock, no matter how hard you try. And they just did very minimal work for it.
Do you guys don't miss those? You guys
Very
miss raids,
minimal work
dude?
for it.
I missed the original. Like
I miss Mist. Mist of Pandera.
that was
Really?
terrible.
That was trash.
Would you
I
go
didn't
back
do it.
if they did like a missed reboot? We got
No,
to
I
run
want
around
the-
no.
I want the original one, dude.
with fucking pandas and shit.
That was sweet.
That's trash.
Besides the panda, Mist was actually good.
Shit was
Yeah.
trash. The raids are trash. The pandas are
The raids were
It
good.
was trash.
No,
The dailies were
I didn't-
trash.
I didn't care for the raids.
Everything was trash.
Why
Yeah,
was it
what
all
about Marlon?
trash? Why is everything trash? What's going on? Why is everything in the trash?
Because that's where things go that are trash. Trash goes in the trash, Mark. But what would get me to come back?
Yeah, come on now.
PvEs, man. It's all about the PvP.
No. Well,
I don't know. I've been doing PvP and raiding this and Mythic Pluses recently.
whoa, Guild Wars 2 trash. I thought
Right.
he was on the Guild
Yeah, I
Wars.
thought
train.
you were a part of the guild war. Like,
Regardless, if this is where you ended up, I'm with it, dude.
yeah, I was like, I
I
could
mean,
have sworn he
currently
was a
the
supporter of
current
it.
raid, I think you guys would have liked the current raid for sure. PvP is fun, just to tip your toes in.
Dip your toes in it.
But you guys would have liked Mythic Plus. I think you guys would have liked Mythic Plus too.
I just don't know. I can't think of anything that would like really hook me into coming back.
I want to play an MMO, but
Me too.
I don't feel like there's anything out there that I would be interested in. That one
Final Fantasy
MMO
14.
looked crazy though. That anime one,
Wait, what?
No,
that
man.
blue, what was it called? Blue Protocol or
Yeah,
whatever.
Blue Protocol.
Blue.
Blue something.
I want to play Phantasy Star Online too,
Yes,
but
I
I'm
played
not-
that.
I'm not fucking buying an Xbox just to play it.
I might not either.
What do we think of the PlayStation controller?
Trash.
Oh wait, dude.
No, I hate that shit, man. Why are you
I saw a
trying to make
meme.
it?
It was a PlayStation controller, Xbox controller doing like the fusion thing, and then it
Fusion dance?
became.
That's actually a good one.
Ha-
It's
No.
like they got the
Like, I know a
old
lot
one.
of people love the Xbox controller
Yeah.
because a lot of people are shooters. But no, fucking hate that shit.
Oh,
I like
dude.
the original.
The black one didn't look that
The
bad.
black one looks.
I
sweet.
like the actual feel
Pull
of a
up a pic-
PlayStation controller.
Can we pull up a picture of it real quick, Steve, before we get into this next beer? Next beer.
But that shit is weak sauce to me.
It looks straight, dude.
Nah.
Let's introduce the next beer while we looking up the controller, dude. Oh, what we drinking, dude?
This is by Austin Brothers Beer Company.
Austin Brothers.
Mr. Plumpricot.
Mr. Plumpricot. Ooh!
Shit looks trash.
I'm not even mad at it. What's trash
Look
about
at
it?
that,
Is
dude.
it
the way-
the colors?
Can you bring out the black one though?
How
Black one
bulky
looks
it is,
way
how big
better.
it is.
It's not even. I mean, the
I know, the
original
black
one right
one looks
now
sweet,
is. It's the same. It's the same size.
This is very beautiful.
Nah.
Very beautiful.
I don't think it works because the joysticks are where they are, dude.
Like
I don't like it.
the whole reason why. Well, Tony's saying the Xbox. For me, the Xbox. The reason why I like the Xbox One is because the left one is actually higher than the right one.
Yeah, that's
That's why I like.
I'm saying the joysticks are like kind of like awkward in that. That's why like the smaller one works. 'Cause joysticks are like down here. Like with the Xbox controller, the joystick's up.
Yeah.
So does the PlayStation controller work now for you?
No, because it's in the same spot.
I mean, I got used to the PlayStation 1, so all that.
I've always
Like,
liked the
it's just a matter
PlayStation
of
control
time
how it
before I
is.
can get
I
used
just
to
like
it.
when you even just look at the comparison to me. That one looks bigger.
It is bigger.
Yeah. See, I don't want that.
Is it bigger by that much? And
Probably not.
Yo, man, a little bit could be a lot.
Sometimes size is everything.
I think it just like it's slightly longer. Like it's.
I don't think New World actually looked that good, to be honest.
I'm not mad at the controller.
No.
Some of the memes I saw and like the different colors were cool, but if they took all that and then they kept the color scheme the same and then they changed like the buttons to like
I guess
green, pink, blue, and red,
Yeah.
like match those colors, and then I'm with it.
Yeah, they should be the PlayStation colors.
Yeah.
For sure.
And I'm with it.
Yeah, I like it.
It's something different. I mean, it's
Yeah.
No,
you really want black through all the controllers.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna just get a black one. Or
So Marlon,
He's like, yeah, this is
Marlon,
cool.
this is what you would want.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with the white, but yeah, just give me those colors. Though.
actually, the controller that I have now for my PlayStation is the classic skin.
Yeah.
So it's like the gray.
Yeah.
That's what I have on mine.
Did you got the
Why
classic?
don't you have the black one, man? You don't want the black one?
Oh man.
You could have the black one right now, but you want that one to be black.
Yeah.
Yeah, but pass me a can. Dude. You ain't gonna drink it.
I'm getting real sick of you.
See how mad he got in like 2 seconds?
But honestly,
cloudy again, dude.
I mean, you already know they're gonna have like different
According to
colors.
yours,
Mine, dude.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm not. I don't care about
Yeah,
the color.
you take it.
I don't like the shape. I think it's.
I think the shape's fine.
Mark?
You're saying because it's a little bit like longer and a little bit wider. it
Yup.
looks like?
It's hard to even like justify that
Oh, hell
until you
no.
actually hold the controller, though.
Yeah.
That's true. That is true. I will say that.
And
I can't justify it, but
As far as being mad at the color, I think that's dumb because they're gonna, they're gonna.
oh, I
have
don't care about the
different
color.
colors.
I just don't like the way how more bulkier it is. That's my preference. I can care less about the color.
I want to try it.
I don't.
But I want.
I have a
but
feeling
I do want it in
it's
black.
not going to be.
Let me be clear.
You got one in black right now.
I know. Keep it that way.
I have a feeling it's not going to be
PlayStation 3 is
that much more
black.
bulky. Like it's going to be very slightly wider.
Hey, I think
So it's going to fill your hand
someone
a
did
slightly
something to
better,
yours.
but
Oh!
that's personal preference really
Yeah.
too when it comes to it.
Oh.
I hate sours. 2.
You all right?
Yeah.
I hate this stuff.
See? Did I tell you?
It's nasty.
This is 2.
What the hell is this?
Again, my taste buds are all messed up because I've been eating the
I'm gonna
popcorn.
get some of those too.
Mr. Plumpricot.
I mean, it tastes fine to me.
Sour.
You
Yeah.
like sour shit though.
I think this is all right. This is probably like a 6 again
I give this one a 7.
with the Easter bump.
Shit, a 4. Embarrassment on camera.
This is a 10.
Yo, this cannot be.
I'm gonna even out the
I will
fucking.
judge you forever if you call this a 10.
I'm gonna
man.
even out the rating scale, dude. This is a
If
10.
this is a 10, dude, you like
If
drinking
Marlon
piss.
can give every. If Marlon can give every fucking beer a 4, dude, I give what
I
a
don't
10.
give every beer 4.
This is a 10 for you, for real? Oh, hell. Oh, dude, I was like, dude, I'm, after today's podcast, I'm
It
going
kinda
to never
smells
call
weird.
you again, dude.
You
call
don't
him
call
now?
me now.
We're already there.
I was like, I'm gonna be honest with you, right? Be calm.
Like I said it. And I was like, I thought I had one time in the tuck. I did.
When? Oh, actually, you did.
I
call
did.
Me.
You said not to call you at work. I called you, dude.
You called me at the worst fucking time, dude. I'm on the floor, like, walking around, and all of a sudden it's like, doo, doo. I was like, hello?
That's how you know.
I was like, dude, I was like, I'm working. You're like, hold on. I was like, bro, can I call you back?
I was driving home. And I was like, yo. He's like, yo, I'm at work. I was like, what's up, man? What you doing? Yeah, I was just, yeah. Yeah, I called him. See? Oh, man, that was close.
Call you
Oh, it was almost not friends, dude. But I saved us. Don't worry, I got it. What the? Yo, man. Well, we was almost not friends, dude.
When did you call me before
the-
that?
What up? What up, A1 Bear? What up, A10? What up, Feet? What I tell you? Did I tell you?
You said feet.
Yeah. Does that mean touch me with yours? Keep your feet on your side.
Off the seat?
No, keep them off me, dude. Keep them off me, dude. You don't walk out of here with all your toes, dude.
I didn't even touch you.
Yeah, you did. Oh, hell no. See, I'd be wrong to just break his off right away because you've already gotten away with so many. So now I'm in a dilemma,
I
dude.
feel at least got
Nah.
42 episodes worth. Dude.
Now I'm at odds with myself, dude.
You can't hurt me on camera, Marty.
I can't. You're
We've
right.
been over this. Witnesses.
Hang on, Mark.
We're still recording.
And then it comes back going like, where'd they go? And then it goes, yeah, pod's back. And then Marlon's looking like this.
And plays a little Animal Crossing. Right? No, he plays the little thing like when you get stung by a bee. Got the drums going.
Yeah, whoever playing that trumpet on Animal Crossing be killing it, dude. Yeah, when my game come on, dude, I'll be so happy. I'll be like, oh, dude, Animal Crossings.
I've been to your town, man.
Yeah.
Huh?
I've never been to your town.
Yeah.
What's your town called?
Huh?
I don't even know.
Mac
even
Island,
know.
dude. It's Mac Island, dude.
They sell Big Macs,
No.
Mac Nuggets.
I do.
Mac Nuggets.
No.
Oh, dude, Mac Ben and the Mac Nuggets.
I think the only person that agreed with that was Gump.
Nah.
And he said, I'd be a McNugget.
He's out being Mac Nugget.
No, you don't have Big Macs or Mac Nuggets, Mark, because if you did, you'd have visitors, and that's not true.
I have lots of visitors on my island, dude.
Name one. That's a player.
Elise.
Elise doesn't visit. She lives on that island.
You're missing out on a lot of nook.
Do you guys live in the same house?
Nah. It's better this way. I'm joking.
It's like, dude, don't come over and touch my stuff. I told you not to.
I was saying you're missing out on a lot of nook miles
Yeah, I need some Nook miles, dude.
because you don't let anyone in your island.
I'm gonna open up the island tonight, dude. You guys wanna come through for a little party?
No.
Probably not.
Yeah, play Final Fantasy.
I gotta play that. Never mind. Gates stay closed, dude. Oh man, is it better than Final Fantasy? Do you like this? Oh no, you didn't have a. I was like,
I'm about to say Animal Crossings?
different game, but for the new players, because we're gonna say no because nostalgia is a cheat code. But for the new players, well, Steve doesn't count because he doesn't like Animal Crossings, even though he likes SimCity. I don't get it.
You like SimCity?
No.
You don't?
I mean, The Sims?
I think,
I
me,
like
Or The Sims.
I
The
think,
Sims, sorry.
I think me and Marlon are the only ones who played SimCity.
SimCity is shit, man.
It is.
I meant The Sims because I think I borrowed The Sims from you before.
Probably.
What's your Sim's name?
Darkness.
It's Mark. Why? When have I ever put that as my tag or anything? Huh?
That's your warrior's name.
Is it?
Not mine. No. Mine's Mac Bennett. He's cool.
Why don't you play him anymore then?
That's gonna be your demon hunter.
I've been wondering.
Darkness.
Yeah. No.
He's green.
I was feeling it for a second, and then I remember where it came
Back
from.
Darkness?
That's pretty sick. Just because the name has history, dude. That's why I make no Demon Hunter. Because that'd have to be his name, and I hate that name. Moving on.
Did you just say that was pretty sick?
It was sick.
like not even 15 seconds.
But it's like one of those things, it's like, when you
That's
don't
a
like
sick
bad
name,
guys.
but I hate that name.
Bad guys. It's like a Sephiroth thing. He's a bad guy. Oh, man, he's a bad guy. But he's like one of the dopest bad guys ever. But he's a bad guy.
yeah,
Did you
but
see
I don't
that
hate
all
him.
the, all
I
the
think he's
voice
so-
actors are from
I hate him.
Teen Wolf?
What? You watch Teen Wolf?
No, I looked at the voice.
That's explaining a lot.
I looked up all the voice actors, dude.
Right.
I mean, I knew the Cloud was. I didn't know who else is.
Sephiroth.
Oh.
Oh, dude, that's craziness.
I will appreciate the voice acting is
Well, isn't Sephiroth?
it's pretty straight.
He's Superman, right?
Sephiroth?
Or am I wrong?
No,
He
he
plays
was
Superman
made-
on Supergirl.
He's an ex-soldier, dude.
Oh, really?
I think
what?
Is Sephiroth alive?
so. Yeah.
Did Cloud try to kill him?
He did kill him.
How does he come back?
Gotta play the game.
Yeah.
You know those fountains that be outside like malls and stuff? People put pennies in and stuff.
Oh, so you guys
Somebody
were
threw a
saying
penny in and came back.
in the original game, Cloud is like he kind of like goes crazy or whatever, right? So
Yeah.
that's his like little vision things that he's doing right now.
Well, that's part of the
How come we can see
original.
the future of everybody else or the past or whatever?
That's kind of like the story of Cloud. Like when you become a
Hey,
soldier, you get injected with Mako, which is like the life force of the earth. But when you get exposed to too much, like your mental state gets messed up.
Yeah, because that's what the soldier program is.
Yeah.
They're using Mako to experiment on like animals and people, and that's what Sephiroth and Cloud are.
Mm-hmm.
And if you played the one for
Well, I knew that, but
So wait, he's Captain America?
yeah.
A little bit. That's why you see him
Pretty
jumping
much.
around and stuff like that. He's like, that's why he was like, yo, I got this, and he did the.
I feel like it was just like regular for Jessie though. She's like, wow, that was cool. I was like, have you ever seen anybody do what I just did? Like, what are you talking about?
Well,
That's it?
I mean-
it's just cool.
And everyone
everyone
like, oh,
knows
your
about
eyes.
the first class,
Yeah.
so I'm
Yeah,
pretty
what's
sure
up
she
with
brought
his
up.
eyes? He has to have regular fucking eyes, dude.
It's the Mako. Dude.
Dude, all these
Yeah,
are stuck
they
together.
changed because of the.
Do they change?
With- It's a super.
Yeah.
The color or whatever, right?
Whoa. Let me get some of that, dude. Let me get some of that.
This one?
Yeah. Just let me get the green one off of that one.
Admit that you're darkness, and you can have
All right,
the
Tony, hand me the
greenness.
bag, dude.
Why don't you want to admit that you're darkness?
Dude, we're the same complexion. Ain't no damn sense.
You could have some green ones, Mark.
I hate green, dude.
No, these are insane. No, these
Green
are.
ones are the best one, though. And the pink ones.
You almost lost your old degree.
Yeah, dude. He just tried to slide into my fucking Starburst napkin.
You need to share.
You have the whole bag over there, dude.
No, Tony has the whole bag over
You
there.
just had a mega star.
I was actually just gonna give this.
Yeah,
to
why
I
was
somebody.
still
that
have
good?
them.
He said,
No, I'm picking them apart.
What are you planning to do with it?
Eat them.
Let me get one.
Which one you want?
Green.
I'll trade you
Okay.
for a green
All right, let's do it.
and a pink.
I don't have a green.
No, let me see. I'm looking right at it, dude. You got two of those purple ones right there.
All right, you want a purple one?
No, those ones suck. I'll do it for two purple.
I don't have one. I just ate one. I only have one left.
Fuck you, man.
All right,
He
we got a
said purple ones suck. He just ate it. He's like, all right, 2 purple ones. He's like, I should.
There's that's what I actually need. There's no purple ones on here. at
He
all.
said purple one sucks, so I ate it.
I know, but
And he assessed my situation over here and then asked for 2 purple ones. I only had 2. I ate one.
Is there a purple one in the middle, dude?
no, there's nothing. This is one where there's actually just no purple.
All right, I'll take a red.
No, you won't.
Yeah, red's your favorite?
No. Okay, so I have.
Look at mine, look at yours. What trade would you want for what I got and what you got? You got all of them on there, though.
Okay, so I want the green. The green's on the table for sure. Right?
Okay.
Are you dealing in greens?
Sure, I got one green.
The
What
worst
you got?
Catan trade I've ever heard.
Yeah,
All right.
this is like some fucking road shit, dude.
Now I want the pinks
And
too.
these-
You want the pinks too?
I want the
Want
pinks
some
and the
bricks.
greens.
Okay.
And I need some wheat.
I'm gonna need a red and a yellow, then.
You can have the yellow. You can't have the red.
I'm trying to
Okay.
get a. I'm trying to
take
get
the
a.
most valuable ones.
I'm trying to
They're
get
all
one
the
of
same.
those cards.
They're all the same
dude.
value.
Why not?
They do.
We don't.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Give me the pink and the green. I'll give you a yellow.
Don't even remember when I
want me to
won
give you
from
some of
just
the
getting
best
cards.
flavors for one of the trashiest flavors, dude?
What's the yellow one?
Lemon, like everything else ever made.
No,
Could be banana.
it could have been banana. You love bananas, Mark.
Lemon. So what's up, dude?
All right, now I'll do
It's the
it.
best podcast ever, right here. We're talking about celebrating It's Easter, motherfucker.
All right, I'm gonna change the deal. So now I'm gonna do it for a purple and 2 yellows.
You already know that I ate the yellow.
Why do you keep doing this if you're going to trade? You're gonna make your tummy hurt, Mark. You piece of shit.
I eat myself.
You're gonna choke, dude.
Yo, why do you look evil as hell when you're eating this?
I was fed up, dude. That was me fed up, dude. He said, why you keep doing this? You keep eating them.
I see what you did there, dude. Fed up, dude. Remember the hostility?
That's why you didn't get a chance to play.
You brought it back up.
He said, this is the perfect opportunity to redeem my joke.
No,
Remember the hot... He said, that's why you didn't get a chance to play.
it turns out it's still bad.
Anyways,
I thought it was funny.
we gotta get some
Yeah,
more.
you did.
He said, yeah, you did. I thought it was funny. He said, yeah, you did. No one else did.
What was the one thing that I said I would go? Like super late, like at 2 a.m. last night that I said.
Oh, we were playing a long ass game. It was like 30 minutes deep, and he was playing ETC, and
Oh,
we
yeah,
fucking
dude.
lost. And then no one said anything for like the longest time. And then Tony was like, "Well, I guess you weren't ready to rock out."
He said that in the beginning of the game.
He always says that, dude. He always says that with ETC, dude.
And the funny part was he was saying that shit in like some of the fights too. Like we'd win some of the fights, he'd be like, "All right, I was ready to rock out." And then we ended up losing, and no one said shit for like 10 seconds on like the score screen. And then Tony just turns on the mic. He's like, "I guess you weren't ready to rock out."
I guess you
It
were
was-
ready to rock out.
It was like the best delivery.
Honestly, I was gonna leave after that game, but I stayed in it just because of the one joke.
Charles, oh shit, man, that was great. Hey, ready up, man.
I was like super tired too, and I said that I was like, "Whew, I'm good for another hour before I go to bed." Because it was like super late. It was like 2 a.m. when we finished that game.
Oh, man, look how you told me I was on hot.
How come you didn't tell me you had Friday off, dude? We just don't know. What else we got on the dock?
I actually told you earlier in the week, I think.
No, you didn't.
We did play that Friday night.
No one told me you had Friday off.
I thought I told you I was taking Friday and Monday off.
You didn't. I asked you that Friday, and I was like, "Hey, you don't work?"
I
And
remember
you're
you
like,
said
"Yeah."
Monday.
You were actually saying, I'm thinking about taking PTO, and you never said you were not.
I remember you saying Monday. I don't remember you saying Friday.
No, I
You
didn't
said I'm
know.
about to take Monday
I asked
off.
you
dude.
that
I
day
said, no, I'll
because
take Tuesday, Wednesday off.
when you you said, "I'm pissed. My game doesn't come till tomorrow. Who wants to play some HOTS?" through the group chat.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, this is Friday morning, right?
Yeah. And and then like I think after I ate lunch,
Red.
after I ate lunch, I hopped in and I talked to you, and then I was just like, "Hey, you don't work?" And you were just like, "Nah, I took Friday off." I was like, "Huh, all right."
No one invited me, so okay.
But then your game did come.
Yeah, did it
Yeah.
come? Yeah, like.
And then we still play Hots.
Hots is a good game.
We played like
It's not the best game, but it's
we
different.
played
We need
like
to start getting some games up there, dude. What's that program called? I want that shit tonight. ODST?
Yeah.
Doesn't your game like auto record?
Yeah.
Like at the end? When
It
you
does.
like turn it off, it like says, "Do you want to save your gameplay or something?"
It saves them anyway. Like I have some games from
No,
like a couple
yeah,
years
but
ago.
I think there's like one that saves it to your computer hard drive.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. They do automatically. Like, I
You-
have games from like a couple of years ago.
Just upload them.
But will it have sound?
Yeah. Like our
Should
voices
have.
and stuff.
Oh, probably not.
Yeah, see. That's what I'm saying.
Dude, I'll record them for you.
Want to record 'em? Are you gonna cast him?
Yeah.
Are you a
I'll
good
be
caster?
Be like, all right, Mark's going in. All right, Mark's
No,
dead.
that's not good.
Oh, well, can you record it and it pick up our voices and stuff?
Yeah, to pick up everybody.
Oh, we should do that, dude. Let's do it tonight, dude. Just take it for a test run.
I gotta play some.
Oh, you gotta work, don't you?
I got work. I told you I work
Tony has
third
to play
shift
Final
now,
Fantasy.
dude.
You work third now?
Yeah.
Marlon has to play Final Fantasy. You have to play Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I gotta play phone.
I'm working Monday through Friday,
Third?
10 to 6. Yeah.
Oh, that's why you want to tell me how your week was.
Wait, so you're
I
working tonight?
literally said during the thing, I was like, and I'm going on thirds.
Wait, you work tonight?
No, Monday through Friday,
Dude, these are falling
For how
apart.
long?
indefinitely.
Are you
Just
serious?
like Last of Us 2,
Yeah,
which is sad because I really wanted to
this
play that
real?
game too.
Yeah, you're rolling, man.
Why?
I don't want to be around people.
Oh, so you prefer this?
Yeah,
Oh, you're going to Portgan?
yeah. I took Portland with me.
Nice.
You gonna?
He
Can I ask
fucking
you a
lost.
question? What are you doing, dude?
He lost.
Maybe
one
you
of the
shouldn't
fucking
set them
jelly
on
bean.
your phone, dude. It's not a
No,
very
I picked
good,
it up
it's
and
not
it
a very good
exploded.
jelly bean holder, dude.
Are you listening?
Nope.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I picked it up and it exploded.
Okay, so it's burst into pieces.
The fuck? Why you got a shoe back there?
Give me my shoe. It's over there by Tony.
What? How did jelly bean go all over here?
I thought you said it exploded.
I did. That's why it's over there by Tony.
How is it in one?
Valorant's where it's at, dude.
Valorant.
Dude, yeah. Let's get in a game of Valorant. Go play it.
Can we see what the gameplay looks like?
Yeah,
I don't even know what this is.
I don't even know what this
It's like
is, dude.
CS.
Yeah, bring up trailers.
It's like
Can
CS:GO.
we actually see some gameplay though?
If you're a
What
counter,
did I tell you?
if you like Counter Strike, then would probably be the game for you.
What?
I hate Counter Strike.
You play Counter
You
Strike?
ever played Counter Strike?
Yeah.
When?
When we went to
PLC?
yeah.
That's when
Those were
Steve
some-
was all loopy on.
Yeah, that was Steve was killing it, dude.
Steve,
Bro, yeah, he just came back from his fucking wisdom teeth and pulled it out.
He was
And I
destroying kids.
Yeah, and I was commanding the whole.
Oh, Steve!
That's where Jingy and Porian met, dude.
TLC,
Yeah.
tender love and care, dude. Or T-Boz Left Eye and Chili. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, watch some gameplay, bro. Just rush the round gameplay preview.
I want to see if this is something that's worth.
It's probably alright. I think this is.
Can I be Chatty Catty?
I didn't think I was gonna like this game, honestly.
Can I get a gun?
Just like CS, you have to purchase beforehand, like,
Except you got powers.
yeah, but you get powers.
I'll have my ult.
And the powers,
Y'all notice?
they're more supportive than actual like crazy
Depends on who
abilities.
you are. If you're
Yeah.
raised, then that shit's fully aggressive.
Oh, I thought it was characters from League.
Nah.
I think Kuzi got
You
stuff.
see him just jump up on that shit, dude?
Sometimes it happens, you know?
They do have the op in the game. Is it still a one-shot kill?
Yeah.
Besides the toe?
It's called the op.
It is called the op too? Oh, nice. I thought they
It's
changed
not
it.
an op, it's an
The
op.
garage, yeah. You and- will
See,
you have to
he
cover
uses
my
powers
body
to
if
like
you-
block vision.
Oh,
And he uses powers to see people.
Drone?
nice kill in the door. You need help?
You can shoot through walls just like old
Yeah,
CS.
you can shoot through walls. If
Close.
I'm
Alright.
dead.
Up sewer.
It's open mid.
Yeah,
Can I help?
dude, this is contract.
I'm gonna lean A here.
This is
Pick up B, pick up
for a
B.
competitive play, like people that want like a good competitive shooter
Pick up B.
with powers. Not like
I can
Overwatch.
help you get out.
Nice.
I'm out.
Yeah, one mid. One still in grass. I'm just ulting your front of B.
Big.
I'm gonna drone outside of A-Lawn just to
Oh,
check.
there's a person with a drone?
If you shoot him with the dart, you can
I've
see
got
him.
dags we can retake together.
This Viper person, there's a poison cloud that she can see in, and you can't.
Oh,
they see very
get
far
me
in front
out
of
of
you.
here!
Okay, the other way. I'm gonna go this way with dags.
Let me go first with my dart.
So
There they are.
Garage lock in the corners.
See one
Oh,
of them?
close left.
Alright, let's do this.
She killed herself.
No, he was in there. He shot him.
Let's go. All together. All together. He was right here.
Whoa!
Not like this.
Cause like in the cloud, the person who lays the cloud. Oh, there you the person who lays the cloud can see like far into it, and then the people who go into the cloud can't see very far in front of them.
Okay.
But yeah, you plant a bomb just like in Counter-Strike and everything too. But it's like a realistic shooter.
It really looks like shit to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said, if you don't like CS, you will not like this game. Yeah, tell me about it, dude. That shit was trash.
Hell no. What are you doing? Oh, he's kicking me. Help. Help, call 911.
What? No, get
You, man. Hey, get your feet off me, Mark.
What did I tell you, Josh?
What did he tell you?
What did he tell you?
He said, "I can't wait for Marlon to say how trash Valorant is."
It does look like trash.
He said, and it does look like trash. Yeah, I wasn't into CS, so not my cup of tea.
I wasn't either.
I was in it for when we were playing it all together, but that was about it.
Yeah,
Steve, that's back in my glory days.
Steve was the best, man. I commanded the troops, and Steve just was like, you know, you have that one soldier that's just going out there doing the work. That was Steve.
You'd be like, "All right, guys,
I
hold
was
around
like,
the
yeah,
corner.
hold the corner.
Hold the corner.
Wait,
Steve."
throw a
is just
flashbang.
like,
All right, flashbang in, and then I didn't even say anything. Steve's already running through. Steve got 3 kills. Like,
He said,
all right, good job, Steve. All right, let's go,
I
team.
said, wait. Steve, like, when I kill everybody, he's like, I still said, wait. I still play CSGO. What?
I'll never play CS:GO.
Can you sell stuff in there for money?
Dude, that's what I said when I turned it on. I was like, "What? I can't sell my skins for money?" I was like, "What is this shit?"
You can sell?
No, you can't.
Don't touch my dongle. You,
Why are you touching Marlon's dongle?
you fucker.
I wasn't trying
You were. You grabbed it. I saw you.
CS, yes. I don't know, man. I'm done with shooters, man. Unless, you know,
Ooh,
that's
that's a really tough.
Would you ever go
Not my
back
game.
to...
Not my shooter game that I would play.
It's not Halo, Steve. You love Halo.
I don't know. I'd
Oh,
play
I
it,
guess I
but
did replay Halo.
I
last
wouldn't.
week with Josh.
Ooh,
But
I wouldn't play that game hardcore. Like, I'd play it.
You
I
would?
wouldn't play it.
I wouldn't.
I'd play it.
I would not play it.
Not my cup of tea.
If I had the choice, I'd go back to playing Borderlands and try out the
That
new DLC.
that game is
Josh and I are hardcore.
Josh isn't
Josh
hardcore.
and I
Man.
are hardcore. Josh ain't hardcore for nothing.
Is that
Yeah.
true? Little buddy J minus, you're hardcore?
How
I
long
told
have
you
you
we were
known
like
Josh?
11-3, dude.
Huh?
I said we were like 11-3.
You are hardcore, dude. For about 5 minutes.
I'm only playing Riot games from now on, dude.
Really?
Mhm.
Wow.
Why'd you play Heroes the other day?
Heroes is trash, dude.
Ah!
Why'd you play?
Yeah.
You said you only play Riot games.
Because I'll
and
play
you
trash
just-
games with people. if
Why are
they
you
wanna
playing
play.
Final Fantasy then?
What?
Wait.
You playing Final Fantasy? That's not a Riot game either, you piece of shit. You're lying.
Uh-oh.
You're a liar.
Why are you
I said hardcore.
I'll 1v1 anyone?
I'm gonna-
And what? Because you be talking Smash Bros. You don't want to come to this table, dude.
This is not the table.
Who does he have to play first?
Josh. And if you beat him,
What?
you move up to Steve.
That doesn't sound right.
Yeah,
I'm
level
joking,
up.
I'm joking. I'm
You
joking.
level up to the final boss and go around the table.
He goes up the stairs like, man, that Josh guy was hard. Steve's up there, he's like,
what? He
Wait.
never made it past me, dude. Are you serious?
whoa.
You,
Wait,
you
he doesn't
gotta
play- he
you gotta
doesn't play
get past Josh in the weenie room, and then you get to the Lucario room, where every enemy is Lucario.
It was like best 2 out of 3 dudes. He was like Lucario.
Yeah,
Every time,
when we
dude.
played that night, Steve literally played Lucario every game. Not
Steve's
not,
like,
not even a dabble.
Hey, I was
Steve's
getting
hand-
better.
Steve's hand was like, Lucario.
I played Jigglypuff 90% of those games.
Yeah, I know him too.
And that's
just
why
took-
we're on floor 1. Dude.
Jigglypuff is strong.
Who was on the top floor? That's the question. So who's the next floor?
Mark.
Probably. I haven't played
I don't
forever,
know.
dude.
I've played a bit. I think last time I remember Marlon was still on top, but I haven't played you guys in a while. I've actually been playing a little bit, so I would like to test my skills.
Oh! He said, nah, I suck at Smash. I won't even try and pretend I'm good. Good.
Yeah.
He's like, good.
Yeah, actually, me and Tony have pretty much played every single week for a while.
Oh, so you're pretty good then. You trying to get some Smash? going in
Yeah.
here? No?
Yeah, let's go.
Want to?
So we got their Switch here. And the one
I
time-
actually just happened to not bring mine today.
Yeah, I don't have one either. I do have
I
Smash
did not
Bros
bring-
with me.
I'm missing so many pieces.
Steve, do you have a Switch?
No.
Ah!
I have a dock. Here.
What?
Well,
Yeah.
Why are we missing the vitals? We're missing
Well, to
the
be honest, we
vitals.
probably wouldn't even have enough controllers, let alone GameCube controllers.
I always keep an extra in the car, dude.
I think I have 3 here.
We only need 2.
Yeah, we only need 2.
I'm missing the important stuff, dude. He's like, I got a dock. I was like, you always bring the damn Switch. He had the game, but we don't have a Switch. Ah! It's right there!
Where's your Switch?
It's charging at the crib.
Dude, why'd you bring the case and you bring the Switch, man? That's cool.
Dude,
I always bring my satchel. That's my keys and stuff.
I always bring my satchel.
You got a satchel?
Always bring my satchel.
Or sling, you know, whatever you want to call it.
No, I want to call it a satchel.
I want to call it satchel.
So what do you have in the satchel? What's your essentials?
Condoms.
Hey, hand me those drumsticks for fun's sake.
Unpacking the satchel with
It's
Tony.
unpacking the satchel with
Ah, you
Tony.
got
my
a
wallet,
purse, dude.
my
Hey, show them on the screen. Show them your purse, man.
got my.
Show me your purse.
It's my sling.
What's it
Oh no,
called?
it's a fanny, dude. It's a fanny.
No, it's too big to be.
It's a big fanny.
Yeah.
This
That's
is
what he said.
well, yeah.
It's a purse.
It's a big fanny.
It's supposed to rock it like that around you. There you go.
That's why you wear fannies, Mark.
That's some dad stuff right there. He said it's a purse.
Mark, you got a satchel?
No, I don't.
How'd you carry the diapers and stuff?
I don't have a satchel.
He wears cargo pants.
You got diapers in this pocket. You got a bottle in this pocket. And in your hip pocket, you got your pacifiers or binkies, as some people call them.
Yo, that was funny because pulling a diaper out of your one of your cargo
Yeah,
pockets.
hold on. It says low, and you just hear.
So yo, I think I had an accident. All right, come here. And I just took a handful of wipes out of the container. I didn't bring the container. I just bought a handful of wipes. Yo, let's go to the park. All right, one diaper. I don't know why.
That should be enough.
I didn't want my pocket being too wet, so I squished them on and wring the juice out. That's nasty, dude. What are you talking about? I'm done. Anyways, what were we talking about before, dude?
Smash Bros.
Smash
We're
Bros.
talking about running through Porygon and Smash Bros.
All right, so floor 1. Josh. No, I'm just joking. Probably Steve, dude. Probably Steve and Lucario.
Dude, no one would
Then
make
probably
it past
me.
floor 1, dude.
No one would make it past. No.
Pass you?
Oh, if you were floor 1, no one would make it past? All right, dude. What he's saying is you'd be at the top, dude. Bored, dude. Marlon's like, no one ever makes it all the way to the top. Right? Is that you? Or
I don't.
am I off?
I think I'm good, but
You don't think you're the best at this table, dude?
I don't know.
I think so, dude.
Yeah, I think so.
I think we need to settle this
I don't
on
know.
stream
Well, me versus you.
Uh-oh.
if you want.
Oh, he said, I deserve to be at the top of the castle, not you. I don't need to be all the way at the bottom. I'm better than Steve.
I thought I was at the bottom.
I switched it again. I'm at the bottom, dude. I haven't played it forever, dude.
Nah.
I used to be at the top.
Where did you play Ike?
Yeah,
Yo, if I'm playing Ike, dude, I'm second. I'm second to the. Yo, I'm up there, dude.
You're one floor above me.
Huh?
You're one floor above me if you're playing Ike.
I think it depends on.
Yeah, Ike has a 100% win rate against Josh. I have tested this. I have tested this theory with myself and regular Dave.
I said and really Dave. I had put them both in the dirt.
No, Dave has picked Dave has picked Ike. Regular Dave has picked Ike, and has beaten Josh every time.
See, I don't know for me because I
That's my
don't.
weakness, dude.
I don't play anyone consistently enough to like say that this is like my best character.
Dude, You got fucking the Lucario room level 1, dude. You got the fucking ink blot Gizmatron thing on floor 2,
Is it
dude.
called the Jigsamatron?
And then you got
I would say that, if I'm going up to Tony's room, it's probably like some kind of fucking sword room.
Yeah.
Because this guy is always playing a fucking.
It's actually
it's actually Terry now, dude. Terry's up in there fucking punching the fucking bag, dude. Punching bag. Dude, he's up there. That's Tony's room right there.
You come up into Tony's room, he's hitting the speed bag.
Yeah, dude.
He like turns around. Oh, hey. Crack his knuckles.
Oh.
Come on, step up.
Yeah, I got the Fox floor, dude. I'm just standing in the middle of my floor like this.
No, that's not even true.
Why not?
You got the Fox floor and you're sitting like this. Playing laser tag.
Somebody gonna make it past
laser
Steve, dude.
Here's your score, Timmy. You got 9,000
Whoa.
already. All right, Steve.
He said, all right, Steve.
What if they don't make past the Lucario room?
We gonna be
That's really sad.
I've come to challenge the castle. And Lucario's standing there like this. He can't because he got the hooks and the things on his hands. He's like this. Standing there.
It doesn't say nothing.
So, I'm here to challenge the Lucario room.
It's like, wait, is it starting? Stop.
He ain't gonna tell nobody, dude. He ain't gonna say nothing to nobody. He just start hitting people.
Nah, dude, he's already in there charging his fucking ball. He's just like,
As soon as you walk in.
He said,
I'm here to challenge.
I'm here to
Lucario.
challenge. Fuck.
He's just standing at the other side of the room, just shooting balls. Play it for your life. Go.
Dude, for real.
I don't know, man. I think there's a lot of characters in there that I like.
We already know what the top of the castle is like.
Bowser Jr.
All fucking. I was about to say that. All them damn Bowser Jr. just sitting there. All right, get him. He's like, finally made it to the top. What the? Get him! I'm just like go karting and shit around.
Hey, man, there's Koopas at the top.
Oh my god, dude.
It is a castle, dude.
Maybe we go fishing at the top. I don't know.
Oh, jeez. Okay. This is depressing. Forgot Isabella at the top, dude. No, we
Got the king of random at the top.
Yeah. They don't make it to the top. You gotta get pulled up to the top. He said, gee, that
He's
sword
like-
guy was crazy. Whee! You made it. All right, I got all 72 characters. Which one do you want to fight? You know, it's all Marlon. Dude, you just don't.
He lets you pick who you want to
Yeah.
play.
Who should I be? He's like, dude, just pick someone. Just pick somebody, dude. I know you know how to play all the characters, dude.
Jigglypuff.
It's trash.
You want an
dude.
air battle?
Yeah.
Sure.
I think it's enough for all of us. Air battle.
You can
So
keep the podcast up.
Welcome. Dude, I haven't played that in forever. I'm still trying to main Fox though. That's my boy, dude. My boy Blue.
He gets weaker every game. Like, just let it go.
He is fun to play though.
He is fun to play.
And he's just not good.
Why is he not good?
Every game he gets weaker, man. He stays fast. He's really combo oriented, but
Yeah.
that
It's really hard
that
to
shit
do.
is so predictable.
It is tough. It is tough to maintain what you're doing and then not die because he's so light.
Yeah.
And you can pick someone else that can do it much easier, and they don't die.
But hey, man, I'm in the same boat with Falco. He fucking sucks too.
Fox does not suck, dude. Fox
Yeah, he
always
does.
sucked.
He hasn't always sucked. We used to go round for round, man.
Yeah, I remember, dude.
Falco's probably the best in melee.
Falco?
That was when he's probably at his best.
Oh, that was his best. Yeah, that was his best.
And even then, it still wasn't good. I mean, it was better. It was better than most, but not as good as Fox. And then ever since then, it was like, oh man, this Fox guy is really good. Hey, tone him down a little bit.
Remember
Pour
when
some
you-
water in there.
Remember when you beat me in Brawl with Falco?
Who did? Oh, he beat you. Who are you?
Lucas. Remember we had that? Remember that tournament where we had the upstairs and downstairs thing?
Oh yeah.
I don't remember that.
Didn't you win that?
Yeah,
He doesn't
he-
remember.
because he sent me downstairs, dude, and I played through all the downstairs
Wasn't I
people. I
downstairs?
came back.
You didn't play through me.
Oh, I played through you too.
Oh, you beat me?
I beat everybody in the downstairs, and then I came back to the top in the finals against Marlon again, and he beat me again.
Damn, bro, I'm definitely trash. I'm above Steve.
Who won the? I won. No, I didn't win. I got second place in that tournament that Eric had with all those people. So I had to play John, but I beat everyone else.
Damn, John is really at the top of the castle?
Dude, I was.
Yeah, that
I
dude is
caught
a
so
tough
many
castle.
bastards. I was
He's
just,
I caught so many.
I was just like hooking people, and they didn't know how to deal with it, and then they were like clearly dead, and I would like throw off the hook,
Dude,
to grab them, bring them back up, and throw them even farther.
dude. They're already dead. They're not making it back. They're already upbeat and can't make it back, but he grabs them anyway again.
Throw that bitch back out there. That's a dirty bitch.
What? Anyways, dude.
Yeah, Isabel's good.
Steve, you don't ever pick anybody else, dude?
No.
Okay.
He said, who'd you play in the other games?
He didn't play the other game. He started playing. He's
Mewtwo?
like, I'll play this Lucario guy.
You played as me too?
Been history ever
And
since.
the old ones, right? Yeah.
Oh, did you play the old ones?
Yeah, I think he did
I've
play
played
the-
all of them. I had the first one in
You didn't play
like
the first one?
64.
Yeah, who'd you pick in the 64 version?
I don't know, like Mario or something.
Me too? Was he in the first one?
I don't
Yeah.
think he,
No.
no, he wasn't
No,
in
he
the first
wasn't.
one.
Pikachu? That's what I played in the first one.
Pikachu?
Yeah,
And I was serving you up every day, dude.
that's not even true.
I remember in the first one when Kirby's down air didn't have a delay, like a fucking 5-second delay that it has now.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, it was nasty.
This ain't over, dude. This ain't over,
I
dude.
got my Switch at home, dude. I can hook up my Smash Bros. You want to create a lobby?
Do you want to create a lobby? Like it's just a casual thing. This guy.
Dude, are you serious?
Let me.
Fox, why'd you do it? You took all the passion away. Fox.
What's he say when he dies?
Huh?
Hmm?
What does Fox say when he dies?
Do a
I
barrel.
don't know. I don't remember. It doesn't happen.
All right, we'll find out.
Actually, man, I forgot how much fun it was to play King K. Rool.
Oh my god.
That shit was fun. Get some super armor. The crown.
I'll play Jigglypuff too.
Yeah, no one cares
I'd probably play King K.
because
Rool.
she is weak. Yeah, maybe not.
His neutral air has super armor.
King K. Rool's neutral air does.
On the belly.
Before we get out of here, dude, can I ask you guys a question?
Is that one right there?
Depends on what it is.
Another one?
And that one right there?
2 more.
Okay.
I'm so sick of you, dude. Damn it. He said right there. All right, that one. Oh, there's that one. Yes, dude. I thought that was implied. It is actually.
Well, you don't assume, asshole. Well, what's up? What's your question?
What's your going back to what Tony was saying earlier about we should just know his fighting, like, fighting style. He likes the monk type, hand to hand combat kind of stuff. What's your favorite video game fighting style? Because we were talking about he'd be swords and Smash, but I like swords. How come I can't be a sword dude?
You seem like you'd be like some kind of guy that either tames his dragon.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in.
He's out there. He's like, what's your special power? He's like, I pet dragons.
I imagine you would either turn into a dragon or you would have a pet dragon with a collar on like a dog.
Why is that my power, dude? My power is I pet dragons. I don't even breathe fire. I just pet them. What happens after I pet them?
You sick
I mean, they might like
They wag their tail.
they might sneeze and breathe a little bit of fire. Like, Phew. A little smog.
A little smog. That's trash power. That's not my power, dude.
That is your power.
What? No, I don't want to do this anymore. Steve, you like magic, dude?
I don't know.
Nature?
He's a shapeshifter.
Steve's the shapeshifter, dude. He transformed
Yeah.
into something.
Yeah.
Transformed into a bear, dude.
Kitty cat.
Go gadget. What?
What?
He threw me off, dude. It's like kitty cat.
Dude, we over here trying to fight like monsters and stuff. Steve transformed into cats, dude. Steve. Well, if you need them to sneak past something, that's dope though. I think, right? Cats can sneak, right?
I don't know. I mean,
My cat
apparently.
just lays around.
Not Josh's cat. But Steve is a different kind of cat. Steve is a... That's a weird power, dude. Why do you have to say kitty cat? Can you do something else, dude? Turn to something else. You can infiltrate
What's
something.
Marlon's
Turn to a
power?
mouse or something. He controls darkness.
You?
I control you? Oh, man. I got a pet mark. But some say this is an angry demon. A raging demon, if you will.
You just like walk
But
up.
not his power,
You just like
just a
walk up to fights
pet
with
dragon,
Bark
so
and you'd be
you-
like, all right,
you-
Bark, get him. You're like, I'm
all
not
you
gonna
do is
get him.
control
And
him
you're just
to
like,
competitive.
"Rah."
He's like, oh, Mark, we gotta fight this dude right here.
And Mark's gonna just pet a
All right,
dragon.
let's fight him. All right, go get him. Aren't you coming with me? No. I'm telling you to go get him. Let's both go get him. No, you go get him. Go. No, that wouldn't work. We'd just be fighting all the time. We both die.
No, that's not true. Because I control darkness and you would not be able to defy me. So you better get your dragons in order.
Yeah, watch this.
And your demon.
You picked the wrong one, dude.
Is
just
he,
gonna
are
pet
you
the
like
dragon
the
when he
are you
attacks?
like the weapon to his
Yeah.
master?
No. If I'm a weapon, Marlon is definitely not my Meister. We'd be fighting every day. Dude. Are you Steve's Meister, dude? What's Steve turning into? Cats, dude? He said, you messed with the wrong one. Ready, Steve? He said, ready. He said, let's go! Ah! Steve was like...
Why does he make a fart noise when he transforms?
He fucking farts. He says, kitty cat. Or maybe he should say the line
I
from...
can't think of no cool sounds.
go-
He just turned into a cat.
The line
It's
from
gotta be like
Marlon,
one of those poof.
where he's like...
Oh, yeah, I guess he could have poofed, too. Oh, Jesus.
I'd probably say melee healer. That's probably what I'd. If you want to
Oh, yeah.
generalize it, someone who
likes
can
to
melee
heal.
but also heal.
Oh, I forgot you like Wolverine, dude.
He dead, man.
So weird thing to tell somebody after they say it. He said, yeah, man, I like Wolverine. It's like, oh, yeah, Wolverine's cool. Instead of being that person, Marlon's like, didn't he die?
I do the same thing when you play Varian, dude.
I know. Every time I play Varian, you're like, Varian, take my hand. Dude, I have to reenact that every time I pick him, dude.
Ooh.
Anyways.
What would you be, Mark? Warrior?
He'd be
I like swords,
He'd be a
dude.
damn demon.
Oh, dude, I like swords. I like swords.
What about Marlon?
He likes daggers.
Why the fuck would that be me? At what point did I do that shit?
I don't know what to do. You like daggers, don't you? like-
Nah.
I thought you liked daggers.
Daggers.
I like swords, dude. What do you like, Tony? Hand-to-hand combat. Tony like punch people in their nose. Josh. Oh, man, I know.
Oh, I know what he would be.
I don't want to hear it. It's on the podcast.
I know what he would be. Dude. He'd be a fucking candy store owner. He'd have that colorful shop full of nerds and nerd ropes and
Why? We all got powers and stuff, dude. Josh is just he's a regular shop, dude. He's a shop owner.
hey, shopkeep, what do you have today?
I'm like Sid, dude.
Today I'm running a sale on Skittles. Can I interest you in some Mike and Ike's?
Today I'm running a sale.
Damn, I
on-
actually have some sour Mike and Ike's.
Oh, and to answer your question, Jingy, nobody got your candy, dude. I know you asked that a while ago, but I just remembered.
What, the cow tongue things he was looking at?
Yeah.
I ain't getting that shit.
Okay. Well, I'm good, man. My stomach hurt, dude.
Why? Finish up your beer.
Want me to?
It's all the jelly beans you ate.
Yeah, I don't really eat a lot of candy. That might have done it.
You want the rest of the bag?
Now I gotta finish drinking this so I can bash his pinky toe with it.
What the hell?
Just the one toe.
Yeah, just one.
What did I even do?
Yeah.
Is that my cup?
No. Oh, it's so sour.
Hey, Mark, where can they find us?
Ah! Find us at Weekly Reset Podcast.
That might be trademarked by someone else. Was it Hot Wire?
All right, well, see ya. Catch us later.